As you develop more and more ads for your retargeting campaigns, one of the most important things you need to think about is where to place your ads. That's because Facebook offers a variety of options to choose from when it comes to placing your ads. In this video, we're going to look at the different options that Facebook provides for your ad placements and determine which one serves the right purpose for different campaign objectives. Okay, so here's a brief summary of all the ad placements that you can have on Facebook. This goes across retargeting or new user prospecting campaigns as well. So the first thing you can obviously know is desktop newsfeed, and the second one is right-hand column, which you see on your desktop website. And we also have mobile newsfeed, which is becoming more and more important with the increasing usage of mobile around the world. Now, these ad placements are similar in that they all show up on the Facebook service, but you can never think that all these ad placements are the same in terms of their purposes and characteristics. Each of these ad placements has a unique characteristic in terms of click-through, conversions, and likelihood to purchase. That's why you need to carefully examine the different characteristics of these ad placements and determine the right one when you're setting up your ad to serve your campaign purpose. Now we're going to look into each one of these ad placements, and I'm going to share some of my findings and experiences with these placements so that you can better understand the right usage of these placements. The first one we want to look at is desktop newsfeed. Desktop newsfeed lets you show ads on newsfeed when a user accesses Facebook on desktop. And it's a fairly large space to show more details about your product or brand. You can provide better quality images in large sizes, and it usually provides a fairly good click-through. Users are clicking on these ads pretty commonly, and these ads tend to be less expensive compared to mobile campaigns. And although it depends on your creatives and copies, desktop newsfeed usually provide a better conversion in terms of driving more people to actually purchase something on your website. In contrast, mobile newsfeed shows a couple of characteristics that you need to keep in mind. Mobile newsfeed lets you show ads in this dedicated space when a user accesses Facebook on mobile devices. And as you can imagine, this is a dedicated space for ad communication in a tiny screen on mobile, and that's good in terms of catching more attention of a user in mobile. That's why mobile newsfeed usually generates higher click-throughs across different campaigns, and it's also becoming more and more expensive because more advertisers are noting the importance of mobile and they're competing for more spaces. That's why. But also at the same time, mobile newsfeed tends to generate weaker conversion, and that's because a lot of mobile users, once they see a good product, they don't immediately buy the product on their mobile devices. They would rather save it for later or open up their desktop later to buy the product. So the conversion on mobile newsfeed ads generally tends to be lower than all the other ad placement options we have on desktop. The next option we have is right-hand column. And right-hand column is this smaller ad piece on desktop, but it also serves a good purpose and can become really powerful depending on the specific objectives that you have for ad campaigns. These ads tend to show lowest click-throughs among the three ad placements, but it's also at the same time the least expensive among the three, and it actually drives a good amount of conversion for different advertisers. And that's because those users who access your website by clicking on these right-hand column ads tend to act similarly to those who come to your website through desktop newsfeed ads. And if you think about it, users are more used to buying things on their desktop compared to mobile. And that's why if you come up with a smart strategy to leverage right-hand column ads, these could be really powerful tool in achieving your business objectives. So we have now looked at the 3 ad placement options on Facebook. We're going to look at an additional ad placement option on Instagram later in the section. But for now, what I wanted to really emphasize was that because of these different characteristics across different ad placements, it's really important to test out your ad campaign across different placements and see which one's performing best in terms of achieving your objectives, and then try to optimize your campaigns off of that analysis.